Chapter 1, Climate Crisis. One of the main drivers of the Anthropocene is man's overconsumption and the production of energy. Electricity and heat are the largest contributing factor to CO2 emissions by sector in the world. Sea levels continue to rise by 1 meter or more by the year 2100. Chapter 2, Aggravated Hydrology. Ocean bodies exist primarily in three modalities: waves, tides, currents.
Helps them flourish in our waters, although they begin to die if the water gets warmer.
Looking at significant waves, flooding, and ocean acidification.
Superimposing the three, allow us to zoom into two countries in particular, Singapore and Japan. Chapter 3, East Asian Powers. Singapore's ties with water runs deep, first being known as Temasek, a fishing village in the late 1800s. Its strategic location within the Malaccan Straits has made it a pivotal point of exchange, transforming it to a first-world maritime state as its economy expanded. However, Singapore's energy consumption comprises only 0.68% of renewable energy. Looking at both energy consumption as well as GDP per capita shows that while Singapore has the capability to develop its renewable energy sources, consumption of these sources still falls behind, leading to further worsening of climatic conditions.
Chapter 4, Coastal Protection.
We need to protect entire areas, and the way to do that is to build coastal defenses.
In many areas we have this coastal squeeze. Our protection is right up against where we've built and developed, and these natural systems need some space to evolve and develop. That's a hard thing to do, especially somewhere like here in Singapore, but it's absolutely critical to give nature that room to adjust.
Hybridized infrastructures are evaluated to further understand their relationship with the modalities of water and how they can better come together in creating a new network of coastal adaptation. In particular, the case study of land reclamation and polders were selected to further analyze. Chapter 5, Land Reclamation. In Singapore, projects such as the Pulau Tekong Polder Project, Long Island Project and reclamation for the airport. Comparison indexing of flood inundation showed 30% of the country susceptible to coastal flooding. Significant wave heights, currents, and land reclamation work point to the east coast to work in Singapore.
Chapter 6, The Long Island Project. The Long Island Project has been in the works since 1963 as a method of land reclamation. Current proposals consists of 920 hectares of land as well as 530 hectares of water reservoir and surface area. Potential methods would be through existing land reclamation methods but also through creation of polders, which is being studied. However, this is not only costly as sand increases in value but also due to its negative impact on the environment. Various infrastructures that could help create resilience through modes of production and protection were further studies. These include tidal floodgates such as the one used by Marina Bay. Reservoir systems that can help clean and desalinate both seawater and water caught by reservoirs. One such example is the Keppel Marina East Desalination Plant located on the west side of East Coast Park. Breakwater systems help to capture longshore sediment transfers along the coast. Many breakwater headbands already exist within East Coast Park and help to create beach nourishment by attenuating waves and minimizing coastal erosion. A natural synthesis of this would be through the use of corals, artificial reefs and 3D printed tiles that help grow coral ecosystems. In order to create floating platforms which are an alternative to land reclamation and adaptable to sea level rise, the use of mooring and biorock structures was implemented. Biorock can form a base skeleton for which corals and accretion can form to make it denser and more stable. Mangrove tetrapods also have studied to create sediment-trapping nature-based solutions as a method of storing sediments for later land reclamation use as well as attenuating waves and storing carbon. This helps to remove carbon from the ocean and therefore deacidifies the ocean. energy, though the use of tidal and current converters help to also provide the current supply for the biorock structures to grow.